All right. Why, good day, friends. Good evening. Doing an 8 o'clock scope. We'll see how that works out for some people. We'll see. Oh, hey, got some people jumping on right away. That's awesome. Hi, Adam. What's up? Hey, friends. Thanks for joining in the party this evening. If you'd like to share this with your friends, hi, honey. On an Android, you can, I think, swipe up, and there's a little share button, and on iPhone, swipe to the right, and hola, swipe to the right, and then you can go ahead and share, because Rent, someone's singing Rent. Good musical. I might have to bust out in song in a moment here. Alright, so today we're talking about some very fun and exciting things. So we'll give a couple moments here for those of you, everybody jumping on. And yeah, like I said, please invite and share. I'm here. I want to share information that just makes your lives just hopefully as good and as it can be. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm kind of here to do. That's my mission. So thanks all of the live viewers. Thanks for the hearts. You can give me a tap on the screen, show me a little love. Thank you very much for that. And welcome also all of the replay viewers. Thank you very much. I see you. And all right, so for those of you that don't know, I think I have the chance to know everybody here. Saw an old prom picture of you the other day. Yes, I used to rock it out, man. Back in the day, I had this sweet mullet. So actually, I don't know if you guys have seen any of my old pictures. My hair, is actually very curly. I get that from my mother, cursed with this horrible curly hair. And it was like, first of all, in the 80s, of course, it was this horrible mullet. It was awesome. Someday I'll share this with everybody. But it was like this horrible mullet with this afro on top and then this just junk of an afro ball in the back. It was awesome style right there, though. And then my hair got really long. Actually, I had hair down to my butt at one time. So I was, definitely long hair. People said it looked like Pauly Shore, or a little bit like Weird Al Yankovic. That's nice. That's real nice. Yeah, great. What are we talking about that for? Oh, prom pictures. Thank you. All right, so my name is Quinn Takei. I am a doctor of Oriental medicine, a licensed acupuncturist, holistic health coach. And basically what I do, and I've been doing this for a long time, 20-some years, working with people, just supporting them in becoming healthier and happier. So like I said, I've been working with people in the healing profession for over 20 years, and I am going to distill down for you 20 years of experience working with thousands and thousands of clients on 3.5 factors in health. That's right, all you need to know, everything I've learned, I'm going to break it down for you in about 15 minutes in 3.5 factors. Yeah, we'll see. Actually got a couple other exciting things for you. Also, I got a couple other exciting periscopes. So if you could, I want you guys to mark your calendars. On Monday, July 18th at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a talk on probiotics. Really important topic to me. Actually, the name of this is Probiotics, the most essential supplement and the biggest waste of money. And I do definitely believe it's both. On Wednesday, July 20th, I'm going to be doing a talk at 8:30 in the morning, and this is on remove one word from your vocabulary and change your life. Yeah, don't miss that. This will be a great one. On August 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a talk on acupuncture. This is actually one of my acupuncture clinics. This is one of my treatment rooms. If you can look around here, that's a treatment bed, heat lamp, stuff like that I got here. So I do a lot of acupuncture. It's a beautiful healing modality. I know a lot of people have heard about it, but I want to give you everybody a little better explanation about exactly what is it and why is it, okay? Yeah, right. So organized. Thank you. So today, total health in 3.5 factors. So let us jump right in and get to it. So I love those of you joining live because you can, those of you watching this on a replay, you can't see the comments and stuff that's kind of going on. So I love the live viewers. So you guys, please feel free to comment. I'll try to catch and respond to these things. And and actually I'll try to say what you're sharing so I can share that with those on the replay viewers who can't have a chance to really see all the stuff that's going on, okay? Total health, 3.5 factors. People are, ever since I posted this, people are like, 3.5, what's the deal with that? Well, I'll explain it to you, all right? Okay, so for those of you out there, can you just guess? Let's talk about number one. Can you guess? Don't be shy. Can you just guess what number one is? Okay, allow me to help you. Yes, Lotus. Hey, Lisa. Number one. Now these are not necessarily in order. Okay, maybe, but they're really not necessarily. Number one, it's what you eat and what you drink. But it's number one. Food is so important. I say it all the time in my office. The food we eat, it is medicine and it's poison, and it is one of the two. So food is so critical, and it's so important. And I lean really heavily on people with this because, man, I could do the best acupuncture in the world on you. We could do the best Chinese herbal formulas. I can give you the best, cleanest, most healthiest nutritional supplements. You could be doing all kinds of wonderful things and moving your body well. But if you're eating something that is bad, if you're eating food that's messing with you, then you're going to have a problem again. And food, we have a 100% control over it. We do. That's a beautiful place to start. We have 100% control over the food we put in our bodies. That is number one. It is the food we eat. So many people, especially in the West, we are just surrounded by not good food. The intent of food is to nourish our bodies. Do we eat good, nutritious food? But really the vast majority of food, it's very low nutritional value. So much of it is just processed to death. That means that typically the stuff that's good is taken out, and with processed food, the stuff that isn't good is put in. Because if it's created food, meaning if it's processed, if it's manufactured, then it is made to look good, to last, and to taste good. And that typically means a bunch of stuff's put in it. Salt, sugar, fat, that's all the stuff that tastes great, right? So yeah, we're eating low nutritional value food that's full of crap. High sugar, high just nasty stuff. And you guys, please check out my previous periscopes on nasty food and foods to always avoid. I invite you to check that out. But typically it's high sodium, it's high fat, it's high sugar, it's highly processed, it's white flour, all this stuff that's very low nutritional value. What's up, Captain Lou? Very low nutritional value. It's so funny. I'll share a story with you. I had a client who, she's a wonderful client. She's very funny, and a lot of stuff going on in her life. She's moving, and she's just super stressed out. And I'm asking her about her diet, and she's like, "Oh, my diet's been horrible." I'm like, "Okay, can you explain it to me?" She's like, "It's been the Ito diet." I'm like, "What? The Ito diet? I've never heard of the Ito diet." She's like, "Yeah, the Itos, the Cheetos, Doritos, Fritos." No wonder she felt like crap. Everything was all inflamed. Her bowels and GI system was all jacked up. Yeah, I mean, she was making a joke, but I think she was also being serious. But point is, so many people, we are on the Ito diet, Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, whatever. It is so difficult for your body to work well when you are not eating good food. You can't eat bad food and expect your body to work good. You can't eat food that's bad and expect your body to function good. So there's a direct correlation with that. And so many people, they want to feel good, but then they eat not good. It's just not going to work. Food is fuel. It is fuel. So if you're eating this food that's highly processed with low nutritional value, what are you going to get out of it? Nothing but like empty calories, empty sugar. That's got no nutritional value. Oh, hey people at dinner. Hi everybody. Captain Lou, good friends. So Yeah, it's really key. Basically, I look at food, and I tell people all the time. It's like a scale. Like on one hand, you got like nutrition, which is the intent of food. Those of you eating dinner right now, take a look at your plates. What's up? Um, and then on the other hand, we have crap. So we could look at like crap, meaning like processed stuff, sugar, artificial sweeteners, hydrogenated oil, all this stuff. You can look, and ideally, the goal of food, eat stuff that's like nutritionally rich and doesn't have a lot of nasty crap in it. So, for example, you could look at like vegetables. All right, let's look at vegetables like kale, spinach. These are some of the most nutrient dense foods. They're great, rich in iron, rich in vitamins. Come all wrapped up with fiber. No nasty stuff in it at all. Right? This is a perfect balance. Whereas you could like look at, for example, like cola. It's exact opposite. Zero nutritional value. Or like candy bar, white bread, all kinds of zero nutritional value, full of nastiness. Sugar, caramel coloring, high fructose corn syrup, blah, 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 blah. So that's the intent of food, to eat well. All right. Going along with that is what is water. It is what do you drink too? It's what you eat. What do you drink? Every day I ask clients in here, okay, well, how much water are you drinking? The answer that I get all the time, the 90% of the time, well, how much water are you drinking? Not enough. Seriously, every time, not enough. Man, the vast majority of our bodies are fluid and it's water, and it's so critical to drink water. I mean, really, it's so, so key. So many people, they don't drink water at all. Like, well, I'm drinking soft drinks and I drink coffee. Does that count? Not that I got anything wrong with coffee. I got problems wrong with soda. But no, like water, straight up water. How much you doing? Typically, I encourage people to do at least twice your body weight in ounces. So, I mean, probably almost everybody should be doing it minimum 60 ounces. I mean, I got some people, I mean, it's just amazing. Chronic constipation and, all kinds of stuff. And like, oh, how much water do you drink? Oh, I hate water. Maybe about 2 sips of water a day. Drink water. So, number one, it is eat good food. And honestly, if I could sum up the whole food thing in one word, vegetables. Yes, vegetables. Nature had it all figured out. It's nutrient dense. It comes from the earth. It doesn't have, I mean, nature had it all figured out. It doesn't have nasty artificial stuff in it. Everything in it is natural. It comes all wrapped up in fiber. Sign me up. Yes, organic vegetables. We can get in a whole big topic about organic versus non-organic. Actually, I talked about this a couple days ago in a Periscope I did. That's a big topic. Yes, the most best thing in general, break it down one word with how to eat well, eat organic vegetables. There we go. All right, let's move on. Number 2. All right, can you guess? Number two, the second most important factor in health. Can you guess? Okay, here we go. Number 2. Yes, the naughty little health help. You got it. Number 2, how you move. How do you move? Number 1, what do you eat? Number 2 is how do you move? Sleep, we may get to that. Thank you for the amazing art. I've been working on this all day. How do you move? Our bodies are made to move. It is designed to move, yet so many of us move almost none. Yeah, I was doing some prep work about just looking up some stuff that I'm always fascinated about. Just getting ready to talk tonight about countries that are the most sedentary countries that move the most. Clearly a correlation with those countries that move the most have the lowest mortality rate in almost all cases. They have the lowest. Those countries that move their bodies more have the typically the most cardiovascular health. They have the least amount of inflammatory problems. Moving your body. So many people don't move. What's great is we got phones nowadays. We got pedometers that can really measure how much you're doing. And they're wonderful tools to help people spur you on to move your body more. What's great? A lot of studies being done on, okay, how much should we move and blah, blah, blah. And, something I encourage clients to do through studies have shown in terms of cardiovascular health. Now, that's just one advantage to moving. But in terms of cardiovascular health, that you will get exceptional benefits by moving your body only 60 minutes a week at an elevated target heart rate. Okay, 60 minutes a week, and even then you can break that up between 3 segments of 20 minutes a week. A week. That is not so much. I think all of us should be able to do that, but yet how many of us are not doing it? So many of us, we do have very sedentary lives, and we simply aren't moving our bodies. Our bodies are designed to move. The more we move them, the more they work for us. So number 2 is how to move. All right, and number 3, can you guess? Who's got it? Number 3. Rest. Sleep. Attitude. There we go. Now this, number 3, what do you think about? Check out my lovely art. Oh, I'm happy. I'm mad. I'm worried. I'm so happy. I'm sad. So, this one, I think this is without a doubt the most underrated and overlooked significant influencing factor in health. It's what do you think about? Now, of course, I practice holistic medicine, all right? I'm a doctor of oriental medicine. One of the fundamental principles in all that I do with all clients, it's all this. It's a matter of balance. It is the yin and the yang of all things. There is balance in all things. This is all things, but this is also its mind and it is body. And so much pathology and people's illness and problems ultimately stems out of the way they think. That we carry so much. You know, think about it. I mean, yourself or the average American culture, people are stressed out, they're anxious, they're depressed, they're unfulfilled, they're unhappy, they don't like their place in the world. These are really, really significant factors in being healthy. This is one of the things, you could eat like a rock star, like super good. You could take the best herbs I give you, you could take great supplements, you could move your body well. But if you are in a relationship to yourself that is not conducive to health, whether it's you're unfulfilled, you're unhappy, you hate your spouse, you hate your job, it is going to impact you in some way. It's inevitable. So a lot of things that we talk about here is emotions. It is feelings. It is one of the questions that I always ask new clients is I ask them, what is your predominant emotion? Think about it. What is your predominant emotion? Do you typically, yes, so true. Are you typically happy? Are you typically sad? Are you typically pissed off? Are you angry? Are you regretful? Are you resentful? Are you peaceful? Are you pensive? I mean, all these factors, the way we think is going to impact everything, not very physiological. Absolutely physiological. You know, like there's a term nervous stomach. You know, the way we think influences our gut. We talk about, I got a gut feeling about it. You know, meaning the way we perceive things. Okay, so my daughter said, if you're like me and don't like telling your feelings, my dad's great to talk to. Yeah, I'm with my kids all the time. Let's talk about your feelings. What do you feel? What is your intention with that? Again, it's just so key. Your emotional state. So that cannot be overemphasized. Yes, you are so much like me. That what you think about, having an equilibrium in your own mind about peace, about having a balance between I'm giving and I'm receiving, is so critical. You know, I'll do some periscopes on some really key things in my lobby, and I invite you to join me on that. I got some great words up there, and this is a health office, but all of these quotes are about things about finding your place in the world, about growing as a person, about growing as an individual. So often we are designed to grow. We're designed to become the people that we came here to be. mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So one of the things that I really encourage people to do is to figure that out and support them in becoming who they came here to be. Very powerful. Thank you, the naughty little half elf. Yeah. So many people, I ask them questions like, well, for example, like, well, what is your predominant emotion? I don't know. I never thought about it. Sometimes I'll ask people, okay, what do you want? Like, what do you desire for your life? I don't know. I never asked myself that. So we get busy. We go through from day to day to day to day. We do and we do and we do. We have jobs. We go to work. We spend the vast majority of our waking hours in a job. And yet, sometimes I'll ask people like, well, if you could do any job that you desired, what would you do? I don't know. If you could, how would you choose to spend every day of your life if money wasn't an option, if you didn't have to work? Hamster wheel of life. That's a great point. We get going. We go. We're running. We're going. We don't ever stop to be like, do I even want to be running? Do I even want to play this game? Do I want to step off this hamster wheel? Oh, you mean I can choose? You mean I can have a choice on how I want to live my life? Yeah. This is great. So some people, we don't ask ourselves that. We don't make the time in the space. We don't know that we can ask ourselves, what do I need to really be fulfilled and happy? So it's what you think about. The relationship we have to our own lives, it's critical. It will absolutely influence every single part of the rest of your being. Every single second, every single fiber of your life will be influenced by your emotional state. Stress, anxiety, grief, unfulfilled desires, all this. So that is definitely number 3. Now, why the 3.5? All right, that's because 3.5 is significant. It is a separate and a really critical factor on its own, but it is mostly, I find, influenced by number 3, by our emotional state. That's why it's 3.5, because you handle this, for the most part, you handle number 3, meaning that you create a balance and a peacefulness in your mind, and this one, for the most part, will be taken care of. That's number 3.5, how we sleep. How we sleep. Sleep is critical. It is so critical. And again, we probably spend at least a third of our lives, hopefully, sleeping. It is giving us the downtime, the opportunity for rest, to rejuvenate, to replenish our body. But so many people, I find, because of this, because they are unsatisfied with their place in the world, because they do not like their current relationship to some aspect of their life, it 100% disturbs this. I mean, think about it. How many of you guys, like, you got something on your mind, you're stressed out about something, oh man, I wish I would have done this different, or I'm so nervous about this thing I have to do tomorrow, and it completely messes with sleep, No doubt, I see that all the time. Sleep is so critical. How much one needs, it really kind of varies depending on you and your personal needs, but there's no joke that like the good 7-8 hours is really what people need. Yes, you do that. Yes, most people can't sleep well when they have something on their mind. It's going, and your body, your mind and your body inherently know that it seeks to have peace and equanimity in it. It seeks peacefulness, and it will try to do that. Your body will go, your mind will go to work on trying to help you, dissect it, put things to rest so that you can sleep good. Yeah. So all these things really go together because, for example, let's say number 3, you're all stressed out. I'm so worried about this. So now I'm not sleeping good. Well, one of the best things to do is going to be to move your body. Move your body. No doubt, you're going to eat a bunch of toxic crap. Your body's not going to work well. That's going to impact that. You're not moving. Nothing's working well. It's going to impact your emotional state. So much emotional states is also influenced by the food we eat. I'll see a lot of people, especially see this with kids all the time. I see a lot of pediatrics whether it's ADD, kids with anxiety, stress, OCD. A lot of times I'll get really clear on, people, ADD, OCD, they're unhappy, and I'll get really clear on the food that they eat, they should be eating. We clean up their diet, it really changes this. Diet completely is going to, and again, this is a completely different, you're not going to really hear this too much in Western medicine, but from a holistic perspective, you're a complete person, you're a complete being. So what you eat, how you move your body, what you think about, is all going to impact every aspect of who you are. Western medicine, we love to split everybody up. Only the psychiatrist talks about your brain, and only your cardiologist talks about your heart, and only your pulmonologist does this, and only your gynecologist takes a look at this. But the truth is, all of these are together. You are a complete person. You cannot talk about one and expect to not talk about the other. Like if I have heart problems, I want a cardiologist looking at my heart, but my heart cannot function independent of the air I'm breathing, how I'm thinking, the food I'm eating, how I'm moving my body, what I'm thinking about, and how I'm sleeping. It's all going to go hand in hand. So this is comprehensive, holistic medicine, looking at you as a complete individual, because that's what you are. It is a disservice, I feel, that we're split up into completely parts, and you got a doctor like, oh no, I don't look at that, you need to go talk to them about that. Or I don't look at that, you need to talk to that person about that, and no, that's not a factor. It's all a factor, and it's all about you, because you're a complete person. We are mind, we are body, we are physical, we are energetic. There is an inside, there is an outside. There's how we feel, there's how we think. It is all of these together. So health, complete health for you, can pretty much be summed up, again, in what you eat. Please eat well. Enable your body to do what it was designed to do. How you move your body. It's going to help with everything. Kudos to your parents for setting an example. That's from my daughter. And you're so true. And kudos to all of you parents that set an example for your children right away. It's so important. A whole nother periscope, but I see so many parents, like the kids dictate what they're going to eat. Well, I can't get my kid to eat anything other than pizza and chicken nuggets. How often do you hear that? And no wonder your kids have problems, and they're stressed out and they're not sleeping well, stuff like that. Yes, parents, please model this, embrace this for you, for your spouse, and for your children. Yeah, number 3 is what you think about. So important. And then, of course, the last one, how you sleep. All right. So there you go, friends. Now you know everything. I have just imparted upon you 20 plus years of healing people, breaking it down. Now it gets a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. However, really, this is what it is, and this is really what I aim to do here in health, in my office, is supporting people in comprehensive and holistic total health. We look at what do you eat, we look at what do you think about, we look at how do you move your body, we look at all these other factors that impact who you are, how you're being. If we say we're fool my lad, my daughter's saying that I will force them to finish certain things, and yes, I will force them to finish things. And I will say, I got 2 of my children on my scope right now. Children, you guys are great eaters, and I thank you and appreciate you for being great eaters. My children are open to trying new foods. They eat healthy stuff. They know that food is critical to me, and they roll with it because I tell them that's how it is. And from the beginning of time, that's just how it's been, and I'm fortunate, and I'm thankful, and I'm blessed that's what they learn. They eat new stuff. They eat greens. They love spinach. Oh my God, my kids get so excited when we have when I make this certain type of spinach, and it's awesome. So anyway, good job, kids. But anyway, yes, this has been 3.5 total health and 3.5 factors. I invite you all to join me for future very exciting periscopes, and I am here for you, all of you guys in Cyberland. So for those of you that are live viewers, for those of you that are replay viewers, you got a question, you want to learn something, you want a quick answer to something, let me know. I'll do my best to answer what I can from it, okay? So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful and fantastic evening. And I will see you again in Cyberland. Again, a great topic. I invite you to share with everybody. Something that I feel is really, really critical to overall health is the topic of probiotics. We live in a world that I believe that to be really critical and essential in pretty much everybody's diet and supplementing. And it's just because the world we live in, I do believe it is that factor that has given rise to so much modern day pathology. So I invite you to join me for a talk on that. Again, that's going to be Monday the 18th at 1:30. All right, Monday the 18th at 1:30. Probiotics, the most essential supplement and the biggest waste of money. All right, friends, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Again, this is what we talked about, and I will see you all in Cyberland. Thank you.